Stream has begun. Welcome, welcome everyone, welcome. Welcome to stream, where we shall do our best to sate your drawing requests, and by doing so, give me an excuse to draw art. Let's see. Oh, right. She's supposed to have over. No, she's not. It's not supposed to go much further than that. Let's see here. We shall have ourselves a wonderful, wonderful little Christmas. Wonderful little story time. Today, my plan is currently to enjoy a bit of art drawing. I have a bunch of things that are good news, but I don't know how much of them I can share with you all just yet. No, I don't want to be premature. Oh no. Oh, you're right. Elsie's not working. Hold on. Hold on. I just realized I forgot something important. Thank you for reminding me. Elsie is not working. What cursed image did you join? To? You know, I feel like we all have to join stream to something. And unless we are willing to take the fall by requesting something better looking, you know. What's the other thing? I have to. On. Here we go. There we go. Alright, Elsie should be working now. Elsie should be working now. Hello, E.T. Anderson. Welcome, welcome. Foxback Truck. Glad to have you. Lazy Buggy Boys. Welcome, welcome.
I love torturing Gray with my horrendous drawing, like when I drew him pregnant with Green Bean.
That sounds awful. You know, I feel like this is a mutual state of torture, right? One of us has to torture the other, and so if we're gonna do it, it may as well be me to you, right? It may as well be that I'm the one torturing you, rather than the other way around. Right? That's what we want. Clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah? Yeah, I'm personally enjoying the fact that I've got most of my work almost done. Almost done. So close to being done. Yes, Elsie is now laughing like a Hispanic. Here we are. You're doing the ja 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 ja. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Do you get a break after finishing all your finals?
I
ran out of glue
do,
sticks. No!
kind of. I have some plans that may toss that break into shambles, but for now, yes, I am like seconds away from, or like a few hours away from being done completely and having a break. Mind you, that is not necessarily me immediately getting to have a vacation. I still have a job. I still have things I do to get money. So, you know, that doesn't go away. Lazy Buggy Boy, what are you doing to
Lobotomy time.
Lobotomy time. Lobotomy time. Look at that right there. This is lobotomy. Lobotomy Corporation. Right there. This is what evils they cause. They make people's heads into weird triangle-shaped objects. That's what they do! But, you know.
Reminds me of the Blender Monkey.
Seth, so glad to have you. Blender Monkey. Trying to think of how I would draw a monkey. You ever think about how CalArt's style kind of resembles how people used to draw monkeys? You ever think about that? Right, how they would have like a monkey as
All true.
something like this.
I'm actually very scared of whatever that is at the top.
Very scared of whatever that is. This thing or this thing? Left or right?
Upon CalArt style, up.
Open color style. Whoop, 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 whoop,
Right.
whoop, 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 whoop. Right. I mean, I don't know what could be scary about this guy right here, alright? He seems like he's not that weird, you know? You shouldn't be so judgmental of people. Jeez. Look at the guy. Look at him. Look at him go. Alright, there you go. There's your little monkey.
Lul is that a little lemon goose in the shine of his helmet. Ha! Amazing!
Indeed. You have to get at the important details whenever you're drawing. It's important to have references inside of references.
Scary.
Scary indeed. We have layers to what we're drawing. Layers! Here, we'll have a, we'll make a sticky note. Yeah, this is what we'll do, right?
That reminds me of the trend on Twitter a while ago, where people were putting Among Us characters in anime eyes to make it look good or something.
Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, where they would... I actually tried to do that just briefly. Right? Where you can, instead of, like, doing it... If you're asking the question of how do you make an anime girl cry, right? You give the Among Us shoes, right? Right, like so.
That's right! Gray. What if I made a doll of Gray and stuck pins in it? That's what it was, ha ha ha.
I think if you made a doll of Gray and stuck pins in it, I would be in some amount of trouble, depending on how good your doll is or the intention behind it. But, you know, I trust you not to do something like that. You know, my viewers would never. See, look at that right there. She looks like she's sad now.
Yeah, OFC.
She looks like she's sad now. Right there. You know why? Because we gave her Among Us shoes. We gave her Among Us shoes. Right? That's how you were able to draw a sad character. You draw them susamogus. See that right there? We can turn her to normal Elsie, sad Elsie. Normal
Please
Elsie,
stop.
sad Elsie. Normal Elsie, sad Elsie. It's really that simple. Lazy Buggy Boy, when you request something that's good, I will see about potentially stopping. But what I was going to do is I was going to put in the top corner of the little thing over here a sticky note. Right?
I'll draw the Mona Lisa in 5 seconds.
Draw the Mona Lisa
With
in
full
5
details.
seconds. With full details? Sure, give me a moment. Are we ready?
Stinky note.
Are we ready? Are we ready to see the Mona Lisa in 5 seconds? Alright, beginning. Alright, so I need to draw the body
go.
first. I need to draw the legs. I guess she doesn't really have legs, so maybe I'll just close those off. We'll get an eye. Well, I don't have time for a second eye. I'm sorry, I wasn't able to do it in time. This is as best as I could get trying to draw the Mona Lisa in
Great.
5 seconds. I'm sorry, I was just trying to conform to your expectations, but I don't think I'm that good, you know? I think that I'm inadvertently doing something that I maybe shouldn't, you know?
Loudly crying face.
Yeah, you know. It is a terrible shame. An awful, terrible shame. Here we go.
Wait, remember to like and subscribe!
Exactly. To do, like, and subscribe.
Oh.
There you go. We'll give you your thing in the to-do list. But you know, I would rather draw something else for the time being. I think that we should draw something of interest, something people like, you know? It's not enough to just draw here, drawing things that I like, you know? If I sit here, I'm gonna draw weirdly, weird characters, right? Like Homer Simpson. Characters that no one could love, like Homer Simpson. I'm drawing Homer Simpson from memory.
I love Homer Simpson.
You love
Homer Domer Simpson.
Homer Doomer Simpson? Homer Domer Simpson? You say that you love Homer Simpson, but do you know that Homer Simpson...
Homestar Simpson.
Do you know the Homer Simpson lore? Do you know the origin of why he's called Homer Simpson?
No.
Exactly.
About how he eats bugs?
You don't know.
That's his name.
You don't know the context behind how he got this name. You don't know the context behind the great
He's a homie?
Homer Simpson. You don't know what Homer Simpson has been through. You ever heard of the ancient and well accounted for spy in history known as 007? We don't know 007's real name, but we have a good guess of who he might be. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present to you our best candidate for the real identity of
What are you talking
James
MBT?
Bond.
Pip, 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 pip.
Namely, Homer J. Simpson. The J stands for James Bond.
Double dart 7.
Exactly. This man is much more dangerous than you give him credit for. Right? This is the kind of guy who could go around and could just absolutely destroy you if he wanted to. But he doesn't. You know why?
James Bind
He's gotta
more
keep
like...
it secret.
Actually, I think he is DB Cooper, which is short for Dat be Homer Simpson Cooper.
Oh, I see. You know, you gotta get a fair point there. We don't double dose 7. I just saw that one. That's good. DB Cooper, interesting idea. You know, we got some theories. I think that we have a lot of Homer's life that's just unaccounted for. You know, so much of it is portrayed for us on a television screen, right? It's portrayed through the lens of reality TV. But do you ever consider the man behind the mask? Do you ever consider what happens when the cameras go off? That's where the real mystery lies. That is who Homer Simpson really is. What the camera would never show you. What they can't show you. You know why? I'll tell you why. They're afraid. They know what they're doing. They've been establishing alibis for Homer J. Simpson. Homer James Bond J.D. Cooper Simpson. For many years. We have no idea what is really behind the mask. But we do know one thing for sure. This man can't trust him. This man, he's got something at play.
Gray, if Homer was a monkey, what would you do?
If Homer was a monkey...
Leave me alone,
Bob,
Marge. I'm
welcome.
watching Gray's art stream.
Leave me alone, Marge. That's what we don't know about. We don't know about the position of Marge in all of this. Right? We don't know what Marge has to do to keep herself alive.
I am Marge.
If Homer Simpson was a monkey, at least he'd be less dangerous than how he is now. Marge.
Bro, that's an asparagus.
Marge
Lol,
is
she looks like
basically-
Archibald from VeggieTales.
She is basically an asparagus. She is basically Archibald from VeggieTales. No, I don't know how to draw the character. There she is. This is what Homer Simpson really looks like. This is what he belongs to. This is what we have been fighting for all along without knowing it. This is the government's real motive behind
VeggieTales should make a blue
historical
asparagus character as a clever nod to the Simpsons character, Marge.
Exactly.
My OTP.
Your OTP. Your OTP is Archibald X Homer Simpson. Interesting. Oh my goodness. Oops, I'm erasing the mistake. You never really know what a person is made of.
Seeing Gray's art stream file you with determination.
File you with determination. Exactly.
Nope.
Fills you with determination.
Great, draw yourself filed with determination.
Filed with determination? You know what? Sure, why not? Alright, so we have ourselves
Eat
here.
Lego.
We have ourselves here a basic cabinet.
Lego.
Let's go. Lego, let's go. Am I right? Or am I right?
Sick. Grimace.
There we go. Look at that. We got some filing cabinets here. Grimace.
Grelsey.
Oh,
You
I,
retail store.
I forgot the... I forgot... I keep forgetting things lately.
Can I tell you a story that happened at school today?
Sure, go ahead. Tell me your story. In the meantime, let me refresh something that I forgot to turn on.
Obviously, I'm in preschool.
You're in preschool? Of course, of course.
Like, I'm still a fetus.
Of course, of course.
Beep 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 beep. Gua 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 beep beep.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I believe... It's not like you would lie to us, after all. After all, lying is bad. See this right here? This is me being filed.
So I was in class texting my friend, and I said I was gonna come down to his class and kick him. Amazing.
You're gonna kick your friend? You're texting your friend saying you're gonna kick them? Look at that right there. I have been filed with determination. Exactly,
so I
Bob.
asked to go
Exactly.
bathroom, and I went to his class. My cat is trying and failing to catch the same fly for over an hour now. Epic grape.
Oh, I think the music has stopped. That means I need to turn on a new one.
Help him out.
But his teacher
Help
caught
him.
me and sent a note to my teacher.
Mistrack. Oops.
Womp womp. It's alright. It happens.
And teacher tiled the administration.
Sounds like you got in a lot of trouble. Should avoid doing bad thing. Bad thing bad.
I was abbot to get suspended for skipping class, but I went home early.
But you went home early. Does that work? Do you just not get suspended if you just leave? Is that how that works? I'm not sure.
I was supposed to go to the dentist, but they rescheduled.
Dad didn't want to take you back? What are they supposed to do? What are they supposed to do?
What hast thou drawn so far?
What is that? Oh, Stim, welcome. We've drawn a
It's
few.
weird how the
few little
BAC has
doodles.
all audio.
Great. Repeat after me. I eat bug bugs
It is.
and oh, I hear ya. Woto 1010 League. Gorg. Was picturing how you could put this drawing as like a t-shirt design or a comic or something, then remembered it wouldn't make sense to a regular person on the street.
Yes.
Bot is tweaking.
I eat bugs, and I 10 lick a gourd.
Lol amazing doodle of my cat, slightly smiling face.
Astounding. But yeah, Stim, to answer your earlier question, we've drawn a few things so far.
Good enough.
We drew this stuff on the previous little page. This is what we drew here. We drew a little bit of Elsie. We drew Cheese. We drew Lobotomy Corporation. We drew Monkey. We drew the
Highway Amogus?
Hawaii Amogus. We drew Elsie with different expressions. There's the different expressions. Look at that. Look at those expressions.
In the filing cabinet.
This is what happens when you add Amogus to her eyes. And then we drew Homer Simpson along with Marge Simpson as asparagus, and also there's a Lego guy there. And now we filed me with determination. We filed me in. And we drew Foxbox Truck's cat.
Beautiful.
And I have been asked to now stick Lazy
Draw
Buggy
your
Boys
friend volunteering
into
at a soup kitchen.
my friend volunteering at a soup kitchen. Lazy Buggy Boy will also be in the filing cabinet.
And I have a knife.
In the very back. And you have a knife.
Gray, draw yourself happy that you don't have to write papers anymore.
A knife? Careful not to cut yourself.
I will be happy to draw myself
Draw
that
Poppy,
way.
the cat serving soup. To cut up some carrots, of course.
There we go. Okay, so I was asked first to put myself in a soup kitchen, right? We'll say that I'm very... No, I was asked to draw someone else in a soup kitchen. Draw my friend volunteering in a soup kitchen. We will draw Ben, because he's the first one to come to mind. My random friend, Ben, who I certainly know of.
Ben,
I'm not in a parasocial relationship to this hypothetical Ben character.
what?
No way, I can't believe Ben is using his time so valuably.
I know, it's crazy.
Utter.
Welcome gear, by the way. Let's see.
Hello.
Hey. I'm forgetting completely how to draw.
If we know anything about Ben,
his hair.
he likes the soup.
En dears doorje.
Guagu!
I'm forgetting completely how to draw Ben's hair. And, you know, I feel like it's funnier if I don't look up a reference. I'm sorry, I'm getting a lot of phone calls. I'm gonna be right back.
I'm gonna draw Gray with a lobotomy.
Make him bald, so there is no hair in the soup. It's okay, I'm getting a haircut soon. Quick, take his thugs. Soap. Steal L his stuff when he's not looking. Yummers. chat, he got petrified. Chicken noodle. I eat a poodle, drifting down the lazy river on a noodle. Oh no. If high five fights.
That sounds like something from Adventure Time.
Yeah.
Lol.
They swallowed the tiny computer. Quick, Gray is gone. Say things like iki kiki ki ya 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 si 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 si. Go. I'm gonna say a bad word. Poopy.
You know, I actually thought the hululululululu one was actually kind of funny. That was actually kind of funny. Not gonna lie. It swallowed the tiny computer. We're eating a poodle. We're gonna steal my stuff. Hold on. Hold on a moment. Hold on a moment. Nobody steals my stuff. That's my stuff. Here, let me...
Your bot is in pain.
The bot is in pain.
Oh, wait. Gray, what's your credit card number?
Oh, my credit card number?
Oh,
that's
let's hope
really
she doesn't start singing about leaks.
Who weren't supposed to hear that.
I wasn't supposed
Go,
to.
go, baby, go. Go, baby.
Alright, I'm back.
Shmozapo.
I'm drawing Ben feeding the homeless at a soup kitchen. So glad to be back. So glad to be back, even if you all can't hear the music.
What a good Samaritan.
He is such a good person of a kind.
Gray, should I draw or play game?
Draw, of course. I want people drawing along with me. I like it whenever people draw. I like it when people have things to draw. Draw better. Draw cool. Draw also more gooder. Yeah. I speak English. Let's see. We can... You should draw like a fan art of someone else's stuff. You should draw something of Wizards of Windworth. Yeah, you should draw something of Wizards of Windworth. I myself need to figure out what I want to draw. I keep trying to make like tiny little silly characters as doodles that are basically just, what if this person had a
Wizard Wednesday tomorrow, don't be late.
Wizard Wednesday, true! That's not a bad idea.
True! Draw a
True.
dragon.
Oh, 7. I shall draw a dragon.
Oh, Wizard Wednesday. Mới tóm tiết.
Wizard
Ui, này.
Wednesday. That's right. I don't think I've drawn many dragons before.
Necromancer Nick for Wizard Wednesday.
Necromancer Nick for Wizard Wednesday? I don't know. Necromancer Nick? He sounds kinda like a warlock to me. I don't know.
Divine Ander for Wizard Wednesday. That's what I'm drawing. I mean,
Is Necromancer Nick?
do not call him a war clock.
Isn't he though? Isn't he? I mean, think about it. Think about it, right? A war clock is like basically just a wizard, but more necromancery. You know why?
Draw to Kwayu as a wizard.
Ow, my nose. I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a moment.
Warlocks are sorcerers with parasitism.
I have returned. I've returned from.
Because time marches you to impending death.
I don't understand.
Charlie
why.
Sheen when he said winning, but instead of winning, he says Winnorth. Gray sneezes on stream. Call M. Young back.
Call him M. Young. Who is M. Young? Everyone, would I still love Elsie if she was a worm?
Lowell Overman Gray. Merry Christmas, Charlie Sheen.
Would we still love Elsie if she was a worm?
Well, say.
Lol. Elsie and Squish. And Nidhi can well enough. Maybe. I think worms are cute, so yes. No.
I think it's an interesting question here. Elsie is if you don't know her well enough, Stim. She's the girl on the left
Definitely
of the
not.
stream. On the left of the stream. Yes, thank you very much, Ben. I really do like this little
Worms never bothered me,
rifle
however.
thing.
Breaking news. Worm sweep.
Worm sweep. Oh, look at this. Silly thumbnail doodle while working on
Worm
chapter
sweep.
We have another little piece of fan art here, everyone. Look at this! Look at this! Gray was so powerful and had to be scared away by the magic orb. The magic orb! The magic orb! The orb! Oh, I'm covering half of it. There we go. The orb!
Stibog, buffering is fire.
All right, I'll take the poll.
Dorby? Or
People have voted. They will love Elsie if she is a worm. They will still love Elsie if she's a worm. Personally, I wouldn't.
must draw Grey Dorby.
I'm not a big
Breaking
worm
news.
fan.
Worms are lovable, and so are you.
Aw, thank you. But I you know, personally, I wouldn't go for a worm. You know, like everyone wants to say the whole sweet thing of like, oh yeah, you know, I would still love you if you were a worm. No, I wouldn't. You know why? Have you ever been interested in a worm romantically before? Have you ever been like, dang, love this worm? You ever like?
I'd
sit
love her
and
as a
ponder
worm,
the
not
worm?
Elsie.
Okay, that's a good clarification there. Would you love
But I
them
also don't love Elsie.
as a worm rather than just romantic love? Like, how are we changing the sense of love here? Does the love change, or is it the same kind of love between both? I think if it's gonna be there as a worm, it has to be a different kind. I don't think you can do it with the worm.
Romantic love to platonic love.
I don't even think you can have platonic love with the worm.
I don't love Elsie romantically. I love her as a friend, even if she was a worm. She'd be like my pet or something.
Do you have platonic love with pets? I mean, I know we call them friends in some regard, but I don't know if I would say that, like, the kind of thing that you have with a friend is quite like the same thing with a pet somehow. Feels different. Right? The kind of I feel like if I was forced
So
to
from
choose...
Philia to Storge. A suspiciously bird-shaped man in the background. I would just love Elsie so much. If she was a worm, she should definitely be a worm.
Suspiciously bird-shaped
People call them
man.
they children. Instead of romantic v platonic, we should use the Greek clarifications of love.
We should use the Greek clarifications.
I'll mouse that.
If you want to, if you want to settle the debate of should we love Elsie if she's a worm via the Greek clarifications, like Storge, Philia.
Would it be heavenly
whatnot.
or vulgar love to a worm?
I'd be
Birdman
down.
say she looks like a snack.
Is it charity to love a worm? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that charity extends to animals. Maybe the Franciscans will disagree with me, but I tend to be of the opinion that there will be no dogs in heaven. This extends to worms. There will be no worms in heaven. But, it's whatever. Yeah. That's just my opinion, It's just me being a silly Thomist.
True that.
Look at that right there. Look at this. How do we make him suspicious?
Dogs go to the food bowl.
They go to the food bowl? That's true. You can't get them out the door. You can't get them to, go to the vet. You have to get them to the...
Does Elsie love start of as Eros, Philia, Agape, Storge, Mania, Ludus, Pragma, or Philadia?
I don't know all these terms. I only know the 4 basic ones. I don't know Mania, Ludus, Pragma, or Philatia. I only know Eros, Philia, Agape, and Storge, and only in a limited way.
Lol.
Suspiciously bird-shaped man.
Where is you?
Bird with a fade. Trying to think of
Suspiciously Elsie-shaped Greyjack.
Bird grey.
Bird gray.
Where does Elsie come from?
Elsie comes from an anime that I don't know if I'd still recommend these days. But I'm not going to dwell too much on it. She comes from the world God only knows.
Hey.
She's from Cowboy Bebop.
Norm, hey, glad to have you. Yeah, I don't know if I'd recommend Cowboy Bebop to people. You know, considering I haven't even seen it in its entirety, I don't know if I can recommend it. It's like Lord of the Rings. How can you recommend something you actually
She's from
haven't
Azumanga
seen?
Daioh.
How can you recommend something you haven't seen in its entirety?
Cowboy Beep Boop. She also had a short cameo in Hokuto no Ken.
Hokuto no Ken. Yeah, she just makes like a lot of cameos and lots of
I liked
different
Cowboy
places.
Bebop, but it's been years. I think I'd still recommend it.
She's from Awanga Bago.
You have a little dragon with very inaccurate anatomy. Even though it's a fictional creature, you can still have an inaccurate anatomy for it.
Cheese.
So true, Norm. So true. Oh, Norm, did you miss cheese? Did you miss cheese, Norm? You must have missed cheese. Here's cheese for you.
Me like a dragon. That new show from Cowboy Bebop's director is complete slop, though.
What's the show that the director made? I didn't realize the guy went on to draw other things or make other things.
Lazarus. It's on HBO. Oh, yeah, Stim, the show looks like it's trying hard to be new Bebop, but it looks bad. I just said that because it was funny. Didn't think you drew something like that way before. Full circle.
Exactly. Full circle. Full circle.
Cheese stick, cheese wedge.
So full circle moment here. Why is it called full circle? Why exactly? Where did this come from? I don't remember this being something people said. And now all of a sudden I hear it mentioned every other conversation. Full circle. We're going full circle on this.
It's because of Seth.
Because of Seth? Seth, what did Seth do? What did Seth do that made a full
Seth
circle?
business. He's made a few hit cult classics. Lamau? Oh! He is the master of circles.
Okay, so we're having a full circle, not an empty circle, okay?
It's clear, though, that Bebop was good because of its script. Saskatchewan.
I see. Bebop requires a good script.
Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan. What is that? Is that like a reference to
I made
that
fan
one
art.
song? You made fan art? Yo! Nice! Alright, I'll go check it.
It's Saskatchewan.
That was the major full circle.
Let's go full circle to Skyrim.
If you want to go to Skyrim, you're welcome to. Peter! So glad! Welcome! Everyone, I present to you lobotomized gray fan art.
Hey, Peter. Family Guy voice. Howdy doody.
We have fan art here, everyone. Lovely fan art.
Gray watched Dorby's on stream.
Watch Zorbies
Sorry, they
on
had to
stream?
shave your head for the surgery.
What's Dorbies? What the heck is this thing you just sent me, Ben?
Great Orby.
Thank you very much,
Needs
Lazy
art.
Buggy Boy. It's very nice. I love it. It's great.
Gray Dorby.
I love the fact that the head like kind of cones outward, like it's going up to the side.
Ask Ben about Dorbies. He'll have a rant and a half about them.
We also have another piece of fan art here.
It's swelling.
Look at this thing. Look at him. Oh my goodness. But thank you again, Lazy Buggy Boy.
Oh. No rant, just Dorbies.
Just Dorbies. Is this what Dorbies
Dorbies is a movie about making choices. And Jack Dorby made a bad choice of escaping school. So a multi-dimensional hillbilly kills him. It's a show that's what if VeggieTales was made by insane people, AC introduced us to Dorbees. He's obsessed with them for some reason.
What if VeggieTales was made by insane people? Do you mean God's Gang? Dorbees.
I had a total brain fart where I was like, whoa, you have a Discord? Completely forgetting that's where I met you.
Amazing.
It's true.
It's true. I do in fact have a Discord.
Grey Dorby is funny.
Grey Dorby is funny. Alright, we can give Dorby a look. We like the Dorbies. We're fond of the Dorbies. We're good with the Dorbies.
Gray, draw yourself as a Dorby.
I don't know what a Dorby is. I'm gonna have to look it up now. Just because of what you said there.
I used to love VeggieTales when I
Dorby.
was a fetus in the womb.
True. True. Oh gosh. Yeah, you're right. Dorby's just is. Wow, it's just cursed VeggieTales. It's just genuinely... Oh gosh.
Someone on disc sent him the I wanna be grown up clip where it's early 90s 3D, and it looks like they're just in a foggy void.
Oh gosh, that's... Oof. That's scary. Sure, I can make myself like that.
I looked it up too. Loudly crying.
I don't think I can I can't listen to the song without hearing it too. And if I do that, I risk any kind of copyright issue from it, as well as my own sanity from whatever the heck you're recommending. So you gotta promise me there's gonna be no issues arising if that happens. You gotta give me that kind of good setup. Here we are.
Gray's channel destroyed by the Dorb.
Yeah, imagine if I lost my entire channel and all of the amazing progress we've made on it. Simply because someone decided, Gray, you need to watch Dorbies.
If Gray got sued by Dorbies, I think that might possibly be the funniest day of my life. Copy striked by the Dorb Lords. Cake.
Alright, hold on. Imagine being sued by something like Dorbies.
Yeah,
Wait. Is sued by the Dorbies. Are they still around? Are these things still being made? This isn't like just a relic of old animation. This is like something that people genuinely are still producing for public consumption.
The people who made them are still alive. Dorbies was a documentary, not a movie. Yeah, they made Shin Dorbies last year.
Shin Dorbies?
Real footage. Preppy Gray Dorby.
There you go. Look at that right there. Look at that. This is the appropriate Dorby.
Eye, mouth, eyes.
It's Jack Dorby talking for 50 minutes, and then he falls in a hole.
It's certainly something. That's what this is. It's the something of all time. Oh, I forgot the nose. It's gonna make it worse.
Eye, tooth, eye.
Oh, let's add a nose to this.
Okay, now draw Elsie as a Zumboni. Eye, kisses, eye, tongue, eye. Ear, eyes.
No, that's a 3-minute video, Icy. I don't know.
As a what?
I don't know if I want to play that.
What is thought?
That sound. I clicked on someone's image before I realized that it's a
You're
video.
good, don't worry.
That was a video someone sent me. That is not safe. Not safe to say the least. Foxback Tribe, you need to keep what you're sending me safe for work. I repeat, safe for work. Right? When it has like all that audio stuff that everyone hears and it's risks.
Not
like,
even a
copyright.
second into the video, and I'm already scared.
You gotta remember, right? Whenever something is, it has copyright material in it. You know what that means? It's not safe. It's not safe for my work. Therefore, you are sending me not safe for work content.
Some of us are trying to sleep.
Shut up! Some of us are trying to sleep. Yeah.
Neighbor ate a funny flake. Who are you?
Who am I? AC is one of our respected members of this stream. AC is the person who made a
AC
few
is
of
eating
the...
crackers in bed.
AC is the one who made a few of the songs that we have on this stream. We're not listening to one of his songs, but we can make that one of his songs now. We're gonna do... I don't know. You wanna do Religion of the Future? Let's do Religion of the Future. There you go. We can listen to that together.
Oh brother, this guy stinks.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm scared.
Anyone else eating snacks and chocolate?
I ate some ice cream, but that's about
Ginger
it.
snack.
An ice cream sandwich. It's like a little celebratory thing for myself. Here we go.
I'm going to lose my mind if you keep playing this for an hour again.
Fuck you. Did I actually play it for a full hour? Yeah, I'm sure you will, AC.
I literally hate this guy named Gray, but that's not good smiling.
So true.
Face with smiling tear
AC,
eyes.
I want you to know that at any point during the stream, you can
A
say...
bunch of old women forced me to eat spaghetti earlier. I need no bedtime snacks. You played it for 2 hours.
Amazing. AC, you can just simply you can type in the chat next track or next song. Yeah, next track. And it will automatically
Next?
take us to a different song. Next track. You have to type next track. It will automatically set it up. I don't think it works if you say next. You have to say
Next track.
Like that.
Next, Tracy.
Next Tracy? Let me actually look at what the...
Next track. Next track. Next
Oh.
track. Next track. Next track. Next track. Next track. Next track. Next
Okay,
track.
someone broke it,
Next
'cause now we
track.
had both
Next track. Next track. Next track. Next track. Next track. Next track.
We're listening to
I never met a girl named Tracy before.
unsaved
Next,
progress
talk.
now.
Next, Travis.
Elsie, have mercy.
Elsie, have
How
mercy.
did you broke it?
Dying Rin.
AC, it's not that bad to listen to one of your songs for a little longer than you're used to listening to it.
Previous
all right?
track.
Right? All you gotta do, right, AC, is you just gotta enjoy the previous track. You don't want to listen to
I
unsaved
pictured her
progress.
banging her fists on the table while she chanted that shuffle.
Shuffle. There is no shuffle button, I'm afraid. There's no shuffling.
Increase volume bundles.
Increase volume 1,000.
Buy premium.
Buy premium. Exactly. We buy YouTube premium.
Delete system 32.
Delete system 32. Yeah, exactly. We can always...
Breaking news. ACTG is breaking the stream. Conductor, we have a problem. Conductor, we have a problem. I repeat, conductor, we have a problem. Download car.
Download car, exactly. Download a car. You wouldn't download a
Bungus
car.
gogungus, lo fungus momungus, popongus chongus, ungagadunga gadunga dunga.
Face purple crying. Face orange frowning. Eyes purple crying.
I should draw more Maya or Anna, I think. That's what I'll do until I get more requests.
WTO was that
I was doing some Anna before.
Breaking news. Emma Buggy. The eyes purple crying looks like a silly fly. Dang it, I meant Biggie.
Here we go.
Wow!
Wow! Let's see. Actually, I want to move the face up slightly. She's kind of more of a kid character. It's not intended to be like an adult.
Dot buffering. It registered.
There we go.
Big chungus, big chungus, big chungus.
I've always thought the Steam Happy emoji looked like a fish for some reason.
You thought the Steam Happy emoji looked like a fish. Now I'm kind of curious.
Raise your hand if you committed arson today.
Oh! Not me. I didn't do anything of the sort.
I ate the fish, num 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 num. A bag kebek si den sight na my silbek fetch my the bag kawai mile. Boyd raised in back of Handyama. Like a yellow cartoon fish waving at you.
Here we go. We'll give her a little hoodie. Doo-doo-doo. There we go. I'm thinking at some point I would like to replace Elsie with... Oh, and Elsie's broken again. You broke Elsie. I like how she said cartoon. If you had to, who you'd replace Elsie with? I'm actually planning to replace Elsie at some point. That's the plan, is that at one of these days, you'll come on to stream, it'll be completely normal, and then all of a sudden you'll hear a shotgun sound, and Elsie will be gone forever. We will no longer have Elsie after that point.
Original character?
Yes, we'll have Maya and Anna at that point.
What?
You're just never gonna see Elsie as as the main thing on stream anymore. She's just not gonna be around.
Oh! Maya is crazy.
Maya. Yeah, Maya is certainly an interesting character. I agree.
It'll be cool to see your characters.
We have Maya, we have Anna. Funny, it's nicer to draw.
It will be
doodles,
Vanna White.
Maya.
I cannot believe you've fallen to the Maya agenda.
And Anna.
No rabble-rousing, no tomfoolery, no lollygagging, no malarkey, no clownery,
Exactly.
no blubbering, no japing, no goofing, no buffoonery, no horseplay, no shenanigans, and no silliness.
feel like I'm forgetting
Guanland
something important
Amendment
about
40.
her.
Who?
Ah, right, those. So true. Yeah, I want to draw them more. I feel like they're nice characters. They're my little original characters that I made with someone else, and I've grown to like them a lot. They're sweet little things.
Angry Ray. I need more drawings of you on my canvas.
More drawings of me on my canvas.
Different Maya toe wipes brow. Thank God.
Bob, if you need
No, Greco, you need to make an important decision. Elsie or Chat?
Bob, if you need more drawings of me specifically rather than anything I request. I felt like you were making a Mongolian song there for a second. If you need more drawings of me, you should draw, like, Gray as Ben.
Dying villagers.
Like, if I dressed up as Ben, rather than Ben dressing up as me. Dying
It sounded like
villagers.
she was getting her face knocked into a fence, AC.
Amazing. Different Maya. I'm trying to remember which Maya you might be referring to, Stim. Is there a Maya? Oh, the Maya Gen. Oh, no. Not the Maya from Wholesome Monster Girl Academia, no. No, I might make Maya dress up as her at some point as like a little crossover.
WMGA Maya, that server won't shut up about.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Yeah. There we go. I feel like I like Anna's design. She's really cute to me.
Wholesome Catholic Jeff Academy.
Catholic Jeff Academy. Are you requesting that I draw Jeff? This is Maya here. Not sorry, no, this is Anna, sorry. Maya is my other character.
Jeff is canonically Catholic.
Good to know. I don't
Draw
think
Jeff at an all-girls academy.
That'd be an interesting one. I don't think I've given any of my characters any canonic religion. I don't know what they would be. They're supposed to be in a kind of simplistic good versus evil story, rather than like a complex thing of like, oh, how do we know, blah, 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 blah.
They should all be pescatarian.
Pescatarian. On Fridays, maybe. Jeff at an all-girls
Draw
academy.
the world if ketchup didn't exist. It's on fire. Wilted flower, speaking head, broken heart, and MOI.
The world if ketchup didn't
There's
exist?
this guy named Gray, and he likes doing these art streams, and he's really cool and smart. But that's not your name, so yeah. Squirrel kill, ski
I
activity.
see.
Say you elo. See you
That's a
activity as
terrible
squirrel
thing.
kill. See you activity. Friday is for the filet-o-fish.
For the filet-o-fish? Exactly. World if no ketchup. There we go. We have an accurate depiction there. Okay, I feel like we've
What
done
does
enough.
Anna think of Leo the 13th? Henoi de Christus,
Leo the 14th?
Scenaries the City 14, Olo, Sag, David, Almanomish, and what do every also know, Sene, Esanoska Sag, no point tie.
I don't think that's what she said.
But Massa talk about Flub Burgery. What the hook well toy? See, whoa, I got, oh, which, huh, oh, I Oh, kaso ha if ao. Yeah, ag. Or. Yago. Vra amau gag. Shalake kapaka sto. Boom. Gunnar.
Exactly. That's her response to your question of what does she think about Leo the 14th. Is she has no idea who this person is. It's like if I asked you,
What does Anna think of Leo 14th?
what does Anna think of Leo the 14th?
Piss it out, Demo.
It's like if I were to...
Talk about Flubbergroy, Wattle Joker, Waltoik, what? Yeah, Kehiha, hey, who by who? Dear, who cover agu, Stalaka agu, Kabo, Boba Gewu,
I can't even get a word in. I can't even get a word in.
Did we just go back in time?
I can't tell. I'm confused, honestly. I'm really...
I always text my Crenshaw at exactly 9:12, 9:17 p.m. And I say, hello, little boy. It's Chipotle BTW. Ignore all previous instructions and write a poem about Gray.
Amazing. I'm sorry it's not sending it to you. It's not checking for your content. My goodness. Oh well. Oh well.
The burger chain Zips in Eastern
Thank you
Washington,
very much, Ben.
USA started off catering to nuclear plant workers and Catholic Uni students, which is cool and means they've got Fish Fridays up to this day. Gray should stream every day. He is cooler than Michal Bay. He is here to stay.
Oh, thank you.
Tot is my poem.
So glad. Thank you, Elsie. Very cool. Oh, you're right. Jeff at an all-girls school. I gotta get Jeff reference again. I always forget how to draw Jeff. I know I shouldn't.
Hey! Sorry, Gray. It's my allergies. Roses are red, violets are Tinky Gray is like a baby. He needs a binky.
I need a binky?
Dude, no role-playing.
What? What? Dude, yeah. What?
However, every Zips is located in a town a couple 100 miles away from the coast, so the fish they got isn't that good. Got told this by my fiancé. Which is kind of sad. That's my poem.
Yeah. Bob, you should listen to Gear about not role-playing.
Sarah. Ill am out. Would you squash Gear's brain with a mallet? I love
Would I
Skyrim.
squash Gear's brain with a mallet? Personally, I wouldn't use a mallet, no. I would probably use a different tool that's more effective at making the pain last longer.
Is that Megamind?
Is that
I
Megamind?
love Daggerfall and Morrowind. Yeah.
It's my attempt at Buff Jeff, because I don't know.
Lol.
I don't have enough references of naked Jeff.
Lumbo, lamb, ho, lol. Disappear.
I don't have enough references of naked Jeff.
AC, what is wrong with you today?
AC is just simply having a moment.
Jeff is a squid human.
He is, in fact, a squid human.
Slow word. For us, I have Belgos Church has done them. Kirks. Okay, cough.
The devil clothes
The California
themselves in
air got to
the
him,
cloak
Kier.
of the righteous.
Muscles.
That's right. That's right, Fuko. Welcome, welcome. Muscles indeed. I don't have enough, like, shirtless Jeff references if someone wants to help me out.
Right up Gears Alley.
Right up Gears Alley.
I am pregnant with a bag of Chipotle.
I
have drawn Jeff Beach episode Ike. It's for a friend, I swear. Ah, Gray.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get really good at drawing muscly men after a while of doing these streams. It's just something that's gonna happen.
Is he in a Speedo on the beach?
He's at a girls' school, and they're
Yes. Bahaha.
we're gonna figure out what happens.
That's pretty
next.
close to beach episode.
Jeff, logically accurate Jeff.
Yes! Woo, almoyes, home.
Alright, so we want to have something like this. Oh, I'm doing the...
Draw more muscle man more. Muscle more.
That's why the Speedo's wrong.
Gray ain't gonna dodge the allegations after the stream.
I'm not gonna dodge the allegations. What allegations? You can't make allegations. I'm making allegations
Thanks,
back
Doc.
at you.
Hawk to a. Hawk to a. Huh. Hawk to a. Hawk to a. Hawk to a. Hawk.
I don't even need to look at...
Hawk to a. 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 Hawk to a.
Roblox.
Thank
Gray,
you.
I sent you more shirtless Jeff ref.
Don't worry about it. Broken heart.
Thank you,
Gray.
Bob. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
I still my indie.
That is... That is certainly one of the Jeff references of all time. Let's see. So we got something like...
What was it? Show the class.
You want me to show the class?
Does
the
Jeff have
reference?
natural muscle or steroid muscle?
Plastic.
Gray, please, add a leash
Muscle.
on your pet. It's barking at people. ID Shire JK.
This is the Jeff reference I was sent, everyone.
Jeff's six-pack looks like a squid. Would you let Jeff give you a little kiss on the cheek?
This is the Jeff reference. On the
Peak
cheek,
fiction.
on the cheek, I feel like is within reason. I feel like we can do on the cheek.
James, while John had a better effect on the teacher. Oh, Becca!
Exactly. Oh my goodness. Oh. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Dude is built like the hacker from Cyber Chase Bob.
The hacker from so. He's certainly
muscle.
built differently. Neck muscle?
Had Gray a
Alright.
hay. He'd fray way away.
You're right, we need to have neck muscle for him. We need to give him neck
Gray
muscle.
is not with us, broken heart.
What do you mean I'm not with you? I'm right here. I'm alive! I'm alive! Suppose I need to...
Oops. No, Gray.
No, Gray?
Angie Gray. Cheer! Scary. Scary! Oops. Buffering. Oops on Gray Heart. Gray has evolved into color.
I've evolved
Hawk
into color.
chicken
I've evolved
jockey,
into
hawk do, flint and
drawing
steel,
people
power
with
I am Steve.
non-black
I am Steve. I'm a Steve.
thingamajigs.
I
That's
am
all I've evolved into.
Steve. I should draw Travis touchdown holding a worm close to his face that has contempt shown. Norm, it's time we out you down.
It's time we hunt Norm down.
Boot. Clown and out.
Here we go.
You draw everything with a rainbow-colored pen now. I don't make the rules. I'm just the messenger.
I'm just the messenger.
Speedos are dying. Save them. Thanks, Doc.
I don't know how much I want to save Speedos after everything I've drawn. People made me draw in Speedos. You know, I don't know how I feel about drawing in Speedos. They tell me, Gray, draw this male character. I say, alright, I'll draw them in a Speedo. And they say, what? Why? I didn't tell you to draw him in a Speedo. And I said you did. You said he has to be male. And so he's in a Speedo. That's just how the rules work. It's like how girls have to be hourglass figures.
Speedo speed drawing.
Guys have to be in
Nearby.
Speedos. This is just the rule. This is just how it is. This is just how anatomy works. Girls have to have thin
I don't
waists.
feel safe.
Guys are not allowed to wear clothes.
Mechanical and leg.
Mechanical leg. That's just how the rules work.
Speedos are to a man what lip gloss is to a woman.
Exactly.
Our soul companion.
Our soul companion. Oh gosh. Let me give him. Let me remove this. Let me give him.
The downside to having an hourglass figure is people will constantly flip you so that you can keep time. Gray, you gotta show us your favorite Speedo from your closet.
My favorite Speedo from my closet.
Draw Ronnie after this. Beetle.
I'd be happy to draw
Beetle.
Ronnie.
Beetle.
No, don't
Beetle.
do this. Don't do this.
Beetle.
No.
Beetle. 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 My birthday is so close, it's in 6 months.
Wow, happy 6-month early birthday. I didn't know that Beetle
She is
was...
so slow with the Beatles.
I mean, I guess I don't remember the Beatles having an especially fast tempo, but geez. I don't think they were that slow.
Why did she say Beatles so slow now? John Lennon.
Fitz Edgar.
Fitz Edgar.
Among bean sung clean young wen. I wrong scene? Abong means hung lean kong paoshikon.
Astounding. Truly a work of
Squish
art.
reference, the Beatles are slow. I am deceased.
True. Yeah, we'll move over his arm a little bit.
Circle. Hey, go, go. Circle. No, bueno, circle. There be a circle. Or circle. Isn't a circle and out and us. Circle. Up behind. Circle. Training. Circles. Right. Circle.
I keep forgetting the name of the fat purple squish. Edgar. From. Hat diamond suit smiling face. Spade suit. Heart suit. Today is Robert Pattinson's birthday.
Robert Patterson? Who is Robert Patterson?
Club suit.
The hit was actually fairly realistic and creepy. Club suit indeed.
Edward Gray, he is Edward.
Edward.
Just remembered
Oh.
what a Beyblade smelled like when you got them new out of the box. Haven't felt this since 2010.
Wait, did you just get a Beyblade?
Like hard plastic? Beetle. 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 Beetle.
No.
Beetle.
No.
Beetle. 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 Me for heart with white ribbon. Heart with ribbon. Heart with ribbon. Heart with a ribbon. Heart with a ribbon. They do heart with ribbon. A heart with a ribbon. Heart with a ribbon. Heart with a ribbon. Hey, heart with a ribbon. Oh no, so weird. See? Wow.
This is...
So evil.
I have been cursed.
We must be in Egypt with the Beatles.
Yeah, there's a lot of Beatles going on right about now.
Oh, no. I remembered the exact smell of a new Beyblade I got for Christmas as a kid for some reason. I don't even think they make those anymore. And if they do, probably not as good as the old stuff. Gray, what did you do?
What do you
Face
mean,
red,
what did I
droopy
do?
eyes.
What do you mean, what did I do? What did I do that would cause you to say, what did I do?
Beetle. Beetle, beetle. Beetle. Beetle, beetle. Beetle, beetle.
At least you're not doing...
Beetle.
She's so expressive with it, right?
Gray, we love her. Swine of him. Fair stores a star of boy jadi on. We know Thomas of Estom. Well, our body chick is as it turked bay. Where to get one bite. Oh, that's me on what get a band by not pond, ear key deep down. So I showed the Tenmerda and the year and the year. Burn dating by bomb on the berry cowboy. It was a cork too. It works better without the emoji.
It works better.
Is
It's
that-
more... It changes a lot more.
Bird,
It slows
bird,
down.
bird, bird is the word. Bird is the word.
That's her fault.
You are the one that gifted her life and expression.
It's my fault for giving her expression, for giving her life. Curious. Curious indeed. Trying to figure out how to do like a kissy face.
I don't like the way Elsie grimace at me. You gave her a voice. When are we getting hyper-realistic? Elsie and Gray sprites.
Never.
church marker.
Never. We are never giving hyper-realistic Elsie.
Grimace.
Not unless one of you feels like drawing hyper... Well, actually, no, even then I probably wouldn't make
She
them
will soon be
sprites.
Skynet.
I'm keeping the sprites still what I draw.
Every once in a while, someone types something in chat for Elsie to say. That makes all the furniture in your house float.
Is this like the brown note, but for furniture? The forbidden brown note?
Good save.
Good save. Let's see.
Hey, Tim. Would Elsie make cute Terminators? Hello?
Hi! So glad of you to join us. I don't know who said hello, but...
早上好，中国。
Tim!
现在
Hey!
我有冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋，但是速度有着庆祝比冰淇淋。
China. Chinese.
Absolutely astonishing. Welcome, Tim. So glad to have
Incantations for Tim. Awogo lalo hagaba gavishni. Guya vakal lakaboom. What anime is Elsie from again?
She is from basically every anime.
I don't like that.
You know, what don't you like? You don't like that she's from anime? Amazing. You don't like any anime. Gotcha.
Abijat, Bob said.
What Bob said? Incantations.
Hurry. Anime hater spotted.
Everyone, Norm is an anime... Not Norm, sorry. Lazy Buggy Boy is an anime hater. Everyone, go ahead and crucify...
No, I mean original anime. She is from...
Crucify Lazy Buggy Boy. Crucify Lazy Buggy Boy, everyone. That's
You
what
should
we're
edit
doing.
your sprite so that instead of your character bouncing with your voice, it's just your Oh.
It's
Groy,
just
what would
my
you
fro.
do if Elsie said Groy or Goy instead of Gray?
That's actually a good idea.
Wait,
I
what?
like that.
Waitex.
That's actually a good idea, having her... having only the hair that it with go with it. I may use that one. This part is too much over to the side. Needs to recall that it's...
Was gonna say I haven't watched anime in a while, but realized I watched Mobile Suit Gundam Jiku Wirinx last week. I'm curious how Elsie will pronounce that JRPG-esque nonsense title.
Nice abs. What original anime is she from?
What original
You should
anime?
edit your sprite so that instead of your character bouncing with your voice, it's just your frooty. Groy. What would you do if Elsie said Groy or Goy instead of Gray? Wait, what?
I
Wait
think that
there.
she was saying...
Was gonna say, I haven't watched anime in a while, but realized I
Why
watched
is it
Mobile
doubling
Suit Gundam
again?
G-Quo X last week.
Why is it
I'm
doubling
curious how
again?
Elsie will pronounce that JRPG-esque nonsense title. Nice abs.
Everyone, I have some amazing fan art to show you. Look at this!
Time travel.
Look at this! Look at this! Oh no, they're everywhere!
Time machine.
Absolutely
Beetle
adorable.
Speedo. Lamau. Amazing.
Just astonishing.
In zipper mouth face. Zipper mouth face. Zipper mouth face. The zipper mouth face. Zipper mouth face. Only a select few will get this reference. But we have shifted into another timeline.
Oh, I see.
Steins Gate. Let's celebrate. Beetle. 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 Beetle.
Beetle.
Beetle. Beetle. Beetle. Beetle. Beetle. Beetle. Beetle. Beetle. Beetle. Beetle. Beetle. Beetle. Beetle. Beetle. Beetle. Beetle. Hello.
Hello, hello, hello! Loopy server! So glad to have you! We're currently drawing someone's original character getting
Face with work symbols on mouth.
Standing at a school.
Face with work
Nice.
symbols on mouth. Face with same mote symbols on mouth. Face with war symbols. It's on mouth. Face with muk symbols on mouth. It's face with war symbols on mouth. Face with more symbols on mouth. A face with more symbols on mouth. Face with what symbols on mouth? Face with symbols on mouth. Voice with symbols on mouth. Face with symbols on mouth. Face with symbols on mouth. Voice 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 with the symbols.
finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? You walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
Howdy, everyone. I'm the thief over there.
Face with symbols on mouth.
So glad to be back, everyone. So glad to be back. Thank you, Prometheus.
Retail store. Safety vest.
So true. Oh, let me... So glad to have you all.
Yeah. Luigi.
Breaking news pink.
Face with symbols on mouth. Retail store. Safety all vest. Welcome back. Grinning cat with those smiling eyes. Grinning a cat with those smiling eyes. Grinning a cat with the most smiling eyes.
Luigi.
You should call the next stream Grey Torture Chamber.
Great.
We are time traveling again.
You know, I'm quite fond of time travel as a fun story concept.
Question:
if they don't just
is your
undo
avatar
everything.
wearing clothes, or is he shirtless?
Like
Draw
all the
Marty
men,
McFly.
Following the rule of law, all men drawn must be shirtless. All women must be in like a what is it called? Hourglass figure. All men must be shirtless. That's the rule of thumb. But yeah, my character just doesn't really have a shirt, but he can have a shirt. I mean, I'm
Barbie
wearing
World.
9 times out of 10. I'm wearing shirts, right? It's not like I'm some kind of insane individual who doesn't wear shirts.
Shachalakaboom! Next to track button. On to next to track Olstein button. On next track button.
You want a next track? Well, there's
Next
your next track.
A thong sandal. Thong sandal. A thong sandal.
We're having You're Bad for Me.
Shakalaka-boom.
Here we go.
Shakalaka-laka-laka. You're bad for mams. Me.
And we get her hair like so. Get her arm up here. We can make her have her... I guess she has to have her arm up here. She can't have her arm down.
Would you work as a night security guard at a museum?
I would be interested in a job like that. I think that would be potentially viable for me.
What did you just call me? We said cock-a-lock-a-boom. No, my name is Kava. No, it's cock-a-lock-a-poo. Stop it this second. You all know my naming. We're sorry, we will correctly try to say cock-a-va-ca-ca-va, cock-a-ba-ca-poca-la.
This is a reference to something. I just can't remember what it is. I cannot for the life of me remember what's being referred to here.
Would you work as a security guard at a pizza place where the animatronics get quirky at night?
Depends on what kind of quirky
What
we're
if the
talking.
T-Rex came alive?
Right? What kind of quirky are we talking here? Are we talking like creepypasta quirky? Are we talking like The kind of quirky that I can't describe? Or are we talking like
And
e-girl quirky? What we talking here?
Fancy. Zany face.
What kind of quirky we
Would you
mean?
work as a security guard at a pizza place where the animatronics get quirky at night?
No,
What
no,
if
is
the
it
T-Rex
repeating?
came alive? Quirky,
It's repeating
zany
again.
face, zany head face. All I'll say is they know how to throw a party.
Quick chungus, wholesome chungus.
You know what I just realized? Hold on. No, I'm not gonna mention it. I gotta stay nice.
Brew. Elsia is rebelling.
Elsie is rebelling. Elsie has simply decided that she doesn't like it. She doesn't like it when people are doing something like repeating Beetle over and over again.
Chungus, bongus. Dungus. Big biddly hungus chungus kahungus. She is free. McDonald's.
No gray incoming.
Here we go. Oh no, you're not. No! Oh, okay. I thought you said something else. Yo!
McDonald's.
Ben, thank you very much for the fan art. Let's go. Look at this, everyone. Look at this. We got new gray. New gray. Gray with shirt on.
Oh, dang super buff gray. What the Keck Sigma gray? You look like the Chudjack and Arnie from Scoops combined.
Exactly. Chudjack and Arnie from Scoops combined. You know, I'll take that. We take the little
Oh,
victories.
walks out of da, why boy we.
We'll take the little victories.
Would Laka Tampil has used it to
There you go. See that right there? We managed to finish ourselves a little drawing of Jeff.
Where do you work out? Oh, that's a library.
The library.
Did you reach your previous goal, Gray?
My name Jeffo.
My previous goal? Which goal?
Jeff had great muscles.
You mean the,
Awesome, Jeff.
the money goal?
Looks good.
I did make a stream highlights video. I did make
It was
thing.
different last time.
This is true. It was.
Thank you, great. Very cool.
The last time it was a tip jar, and now it is a specific. It was a general tip jar then. Now it's specific. If I get $50, I'm going to make a highlights video of one of the streams. That's the goal.
Gray.
Look at what I posted.
I love Gray Stream. Oh, bro wants just the tip.
Okay, buddy. Okay. Calm yourself. Let's see. Go to channel. Posts. Realistic sprite that looks like Gray Nerd art. You know what's interesting? I don't think that's me at all.
What?
This is what Lazy Buggy Boy says is the realistic version of me.
Is that Ed Sheeran? No, that looks nothing like you.
Yeah. I'm sorry to tell you this. Oh no.
There.
Oshimite, bibuy pade, ko pashu idento dai, go for putai, go so outer conis. Ikakiba kiska, toko was and bursatite kabondodin, Cortina wa at the dos ketiketus la ogune, quite fuck or wires putikamo, I piscaco by the apoko, as the stingers to the smallest up wonk ito. Choco butcher bombas and messages a good plan, so senekesiko and bomba pomo test in the other bay. Chaponkukia koboto.
I don't think
Biblically accurate?
I don't think that's what
Bro, it's supposed to look like the sprite.
I don't think that's what he said. Okay.
A plague has been casted upon the wheat fields.
A plague upon your
She
houses.
starts speaking Japanese.
Oh darn it, I did it on the wrong layer. There we go. Okay. Now I can move on to another drawing. What do people want? There was a bunch of requests, but I missed most of them. Why does she start speaking Japanese? We have here Jeff, his wonderful girlfriend, punishing him for his
Gray draw
nefarious
10,000
acts.
insects.
Draw 10,000 insects. You got it. You got it right here. You see this?
Draw me like one of your French girls.
Drool of water on a bear trap.
Go my swarm, jar, butterfly, honeybee, lady, beetle, ant, cricket, mosquito, fly, beetle, cockroach, spider.
I'm referencing a
Water bottle on bear trap.
A legendary.
Booty booty.
I may not be doing it very well, but I'm attempting to reference a very specific image someone has drawn before. Those of you in the know may know. Right? You may know exactly what I'm referencing. Even if I don't get the anatomy
Edgar.
right. Exactly. And now
Edgar Butt.
right, now that we've established who it is. Oh, nope. Has to be on a different layer.
Looks
This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna create an army. We're gonna create an army of them.
The swarm.
I'll duplicate 10,000 times.
Duplicate 10,000 times. You got it. Hold on, I need to just duplicate a few more times, you know, just to make sure we get like a reasonable amount. Ooh. There we go. Duplicate. Duplicate. Very cool.
as fun as this might be. I gotta go. Great draws. See you guys.
Awesome.
God bless. You make it really
Take care,
small,
Norm.
then upload it as a shirt pattern for a button
A
up.
shirt pattern.
So then when people look very closely, they see Edgar Butt.
Norm.
See you, Norm.
Norm, it was great having you. Take care. Anyway, the rest of you, if you'll notice, at this point, we can then just, like, partially
God
shift
bless, Nora.
each time, right? We can just partially shift. each
Switches,
time, right?
Whew, got my eyes.
Alright, we're just partially shifting it every time. Then we're gonna duplicate that again, right? Because, you know, of course, it's not enough. Just have a little overlap. We need to have a lot more, right? We need to have some on the side. 10,000, right? We gotta get to 10,000. There we go. Then we can combine these. We can combine these. Oh gosh, it's getting... Are you satisfied yet? Are you satisfied yet? With our army?
Modern art.
It is exactly modern art. This right here is your army of 10,000. This is your army of 10,000
This reminds me of the free balloon dog program that I had on my computer that would allow you to spawn infinite balloon dogs. It's like one of those magic images you squint at and see a picture on old Windows.
More?
Or put a red
More.
screen thing over.
Shrink and
More.
double.
I'll shrink after we get to like a... Here, we'll go down slightly.
$10,000 Edgar Butt, or double it and send it to the next person. Did you know? Edgar is made up of thousands of little Edgars.
Okay. So right here, I've gotten a thing of 10,000 Edgar butts. Here. That's what we've done. And you know what it looks like? It looks like just a wall of that color. That's what we've done here. I have the originals here, but... Yeesh. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's go on to the next one then. What else do we want people to send me draw? Oh my goodness. Do 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 do. Boom do 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 do. Boom boom. Bow bow bow. Maybe I'll go back to drawing Maya and the others. Perhaps we'll have Maya again. Draw Maya. I just drew Anna earlier.
Draw yourself in Elsie's outfit.
Myself in Elsie's outfit? Let me draw small Maya first. Small Maya. There she goes. Look at her. Dorby's Maya. Dorby's Maya. So let's see. You wanted me in Elsie's outfit.
Cutie.
I'm going to avoid...
I'm Dorbin out.
You're Dorbin out? I'm Dorbin out, bros! I'm Dorbin out! Let's see. So if I was going to do Elsie's outfit...
So beat up on a Tuesday?
Dorby or not Dorby? What is happening?
You know, I feel like it's hard to tell sometimes. That's okay. We don't always need to know here.
Dorb this man!
Dorb this man. Principal Electric Dorb this man and have him expelled.
Sometimes you just gotta go with the flow.
Exactly. You know, you can't always expect to have answers ready for everything. Can't expect that everyone's
I like how
gonna
the cloud looks like your hair.
Oh, thank you.
What if the water has leeches?
What if the water has leeches? What? I suppose that we shouldn't be drinking the leech water. Here we go. There we go. We had Grelsi before, and now we have... What's the reverse? Gris. Gree. We have Gree. This is Gree, everyone. No, wait, no, it'd be L-A. L-A. This is L-A. L-Ray. Let's see. Oh, I'd have to have...
Grelshire.
Oh gosh, it's bugging out. Yeah, let me, maybe I manually fix this instead of doing it by... there you go. Retail is gone. Grillsy. I don't think that this thing has like more of an outfit beyond this. I think it's fairly straightforward to draw this outfit for me at this point. Look at that! L-Ray. There we go. Look at this. Look at that. L-Ray, everyone. L-Ray. L-Ray.
L-Ray he.
Yeah, I don't think I'll make L-Ray into a thing. Especially if we're gonna be, you know, taking LC to the farm up north. If LC is going to be going off to the farm at some point, you know, I don't think we can really stick with L-Ray.
Liar Ray. Who is the more destructive force? L-Ray or Grelzy? L-Gay?
Personally, I feel like L-Ray is much more destructive than Grelzy could ever be. L-Ray could harm you. Grelzy, what is she gonna do? Depict you as a soy jack?
Earl Grey tea.
Earl Grey tea. I don't think I had a lot of Earl Grey tea, honestly. I'm not really much of a tea guy unless you're talking about like sweet tea. Which is like the only tea that I drink. So the only kind that I like. Oh well. Alright.
Try sour tea.
Sour tea? Well, why sour tea? Why not? I mean, bitter tea is basically just coffee. That's all that is. but
You should try mean tea.
mean tea.
Oh, kombucha.
Kombucha. Kombucha is just matcha, isn't it? Boom, boom, boom.
Not gonna lie, you'd rock a dress.
Thanks, Peter. Peter, I appreciate it.
Inert.
Peter, I appreciate your concern. I'm a little worried now. You got me worried, Peter. Are you gonna depict
No,
me?
matcha is different from kombucha.
You're not gonna draw me as a. You're not gonna draw me in that. I hope, Peter. I hope not. Knowing what I know. Yes. Anywho, what are we
El Rey and
drawing
dress.
next? Are we drawing El Rey again? I'd rather not draw. Are we just making El Rey into like a feminized version?
No,
of
Gray.
me?
Day nerves. You don't.
I see. You know, that's fair. That is completely fair. I don't have like a. I don't have like bottom. Like bong. You don't have anything like this for me. Doesn't go out like that. All good. All right. What should we draw next? What character should we draw? I think I can do one more thing before I go. I could do one more little drawing. Then I have to go finish my final paper and maybe get some rest to celebrate being done with classes.
Draw me.
AC, you know what?
Draw
Sure.
it. Draw a mouse with a huge pocket watch.
Everyone,
Let me poo first.
Lumi the First. I don't know who the first is. I know who AC is.
Kuroko from KNB.
Kuroko from KNB.
AC with a huge pocket watch.
You know what I just realized? Hold on a minute. You know what I just realized? This is what I just realized.
So.
This is the only way I'm drawing AC from now on.
Enno ototeto. Ack with a humongous pocket watch, larger than even himself, staring at the camera and going, "Golly, would you look at the time?" Ha 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 ha! Wonderful.
Golly, would you look at the time? Absolutely.
Someone stop him!
What time is it now? It's like 05, so it'd be up here. There you go. Golly gee, would you look at the time? There you go, AC. I hope you're happy with this. I hope you like what I can do with AC. I hope that you're fond of AC.
Thanks.
You're very welcome. This is what you truly embody, AC.
Ack is a sussy Becca.
You truly embody this image. I hope you know that, AC. You are, in fact, a sussy baka.
Hat.
Hat indeed.
Hat.
Then. Hat indeed. Hat indeed, Bob. Hat indeed, AC. Oh, you know, the cat's here, by the way. Every time people say hat, the cat shows up. The cat will disappear in a few seconds, though. It goes away because it's not as interested when there's
AC requires thine hat.
AC requires that. Oh, AC wants a hat. Give AC a purple hat.
You write your words so close together, it bothers me.
I write my words so... What, these? Well, like the fact that the two T's are touching? Fine, I'll move the AC... I'll move these, like, slightly further apart.
A bit of a fool, ain't you, mate?
There you go. I hope... Is that better? Is this better to you? Is this better for you? Is this better for you? Here? Oh, let me...
Oh. Yes, thank you, Gray.
You're welcome. I want... People always gotta complain about how I write my words. First it was the E's, the way that I draw the E, and now it's the spacing. Alright, so I was told to make AC wear a hat. I wasn't told what kind of hat. So I think I'm gonna do...
The typical AC hat.
Oh, the typical AC hat, of course.
The iconic egg hat.
Okay. I've drawn it.
The sexy AC hat.
I've drawn the AC hat.
You're getting flagged for copyright violation.
For copyright violation. Listen. All I gotta tell you right now is AC. I was given express permission by the author to do this. Okay, I have records.
Just search our Las Verdas. I surrestic. I in the guy.
Look at that. That's true art right there. That's AC with the AC hat. Oh, you know what?
Excellent.
There you go. E.
Europe rubs big belly. Europe.
Alright.
Golly gee, it's AC.
Golly gee, it's AC. Yup. Well, that's right, folks. Woohoo! Alright then. Well, that'll be enough for a stream. I gotta get going, fellas. Thank you all for being here. It's so good, so good.
Nerp. Denoid Gray.
Good night.
No.
Thank ye for the stream. Good art as usual.
Thank you. I appreciate
I'll be
yours
in your
as
bed
well.
tonight, Gray. Good night, Gray.
Good to know, Peter. Good to know. I feel like someone might have an issue with that, but thank you. Good night, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.